Hey everyone, I'm Zen Big. This is Auto Group and this is the Audi TTS. This is the mid-grade TT. There's a base TT with a 4-cylinder. This one also has a 4-cylinder, and then there's a TT RS with 400 horsepower. This one makes about 292 horsepower since this is the 2016 model when it was first introduced, and it starts at about $53,000. It comes with about 280 pound-feet of torque, a turbocharged 4-cylinder, all-wheel drive, the Audi Quattro system, and it hits 0 to 60 in about 4.3 seconds according to Audi. And stepping out of the car, I mean, the height is pretty good. You don't look that bad, but I mean, you may struggle a little bit, like if you're tired after a long day, it could be hard to get out of it. And then shutting the door is nice and solid. I love that. Michelin Pilot Super Sports. This is a black on red car, black on the outside, quad exhaust tips in the back, electromechanical spoiler in the back. You could click it with a button inside and it opens up. I'm not sure yet if it opens up at a certain type of speed. We'll have to figure that out because this car has an auto mode, comfort, individual, and dynamic. That's the last one. So I mean, it's pretty cool. It's not your normal sport, comfort, you know, Eco Pro or whatever. But I mean, speaking of eco, this car is pretty ideal for your fuel economy, considering it is very sporty and it also has a turbo 4-cylinder at the same time. The TT RS gets a 5-cylinder with 400 horsepower, but this is our under 300 horsepower lightweight 4-cylinder engine. This car weighs about 3,300 pounds, so it's pretty lightweight, and it looks pretty good. I mean, previous generations were made fun of for being a little bit feminine, first of all, and they were too common, and their design wasn't exactly the best according to people. I used to like the TT, but this one looks very nice. I mean, I think we can all agree that this is definitely a step in a better direction for this car's design overall. And it has the new Audi grille up front, the line grille. I really like that. The horizontal slats go very nice, and then a real air intakes down over here at the bottom, not fake at all, because you know this is still a serious performance car, even though it has a 4-cylinder and under 300 horsepower. It's kind of like if you want to think of it as an Alfa Romeo 4C, which also has a 4-cylinder but is considered a supercar. Alright, so for this Audi TTS, you get diamond stitched red leather seats, and there's a lot of leather used, especially for this price point. The dash is a very lightweight material, is running up top, but then above your dashboard top area, there is a soft touch material. And or else the steering is of course leather wrapped with real, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is real metal finish over here, and then it says TTS. A very awesome stitched little centerpiece where the airbag is, which is awesome. And then the temperature controls are awesome in my opinion. So one controls the speed of the fan, and now it's on 5, and then you could turn it off right there. And then the other ones work really awesome. This one, the middle one, controls the temperature, and then the last one controls the position. It could be on your legs, it could have the front defroster, or only on your body, which is awesome. And then of course you could turn it off. Heated seats also, and which is really awesome for this price point, and their controls are on the side for each side for the driver and passenger. The vents are over there. And then overall, I mean, this is not really like the best material up here at the top, but it is soft touch, which I really appreciate. It's not like really something hard. And then some piano black finish on the door handles, and this has Bang & Olufsen sound system, which is awesome. And it also has a lot of leather used all the way over here, and then down at the bottom it's soft touch material, which is awesome. And it is an electric power steering wheel, which is awesome. And it has a straight gear shift pattern over here. It's a 6-speed dual clutch transmission, so you click off the safety, and then you can also have a little manual mode over here to switch your gears. That sound is absolutely amazing. I never ever would have thought that a 4-cylinder at only $53,000 can sound this good. And there are a lot of cars you can buy at $53,000. That's where it all comes down to. You can buy a BMW M2. You can buy a slightly used BMW M3. You can buy a slightly used Shelby GT350. You can buy a Chevrolet Camaro SS with 400 and something horsepower V8. You can buy a Ford GT with a naturally aspirated Coyote V8. There are so many choices, but why would you pick this? Well, let's take a couple corners and figure out why. pedal is nice and light. It's kind of soft, but it's a good soft because it works. So yeah, I mean the performance is there and it's absolutely awesome. And the steering becomes nice and stiff also. Throw it back into automatic. We're in dynamic. Let's try comfort out. Alright, now it's in comfort. And let's check out how nice and light it is. And there's very minimum body lean. I feel like there's a little bit, it's a very slight lean maybe. Maybe it's just me. But, or else it's very capable. And the shift, okay, I really like this car in comfort because the steering is nice and light. And the shifts are very quick, so it feels easy to drive now. You don't gotta punch your car hard all the time, you know. First of all, you're gonna get pulled over, and second of all, it's just not comfortable, especially in a car like this when you push it all the time, because it's loud, it's brash, the ride quality is harsh, and sometimes you just gotta relax. So that's what this is for. And the steering is still very nimble, of course. So comfort mode, the engine gets also quiet. Maybe they have a little intake going on now. Let's try out automatic mode. We're in auto. I have no idea what this does, but I guess it's just a mode where it's like comfort maybe, and then right as you want to speed, you can speed. So I can immediately tell there's a delay, there's a hesitation in the accelerator pedal in order to go. And I mean, that's okay. I like auto mode, it's good, but it's kind of like when you put normal mode in a car, you know, you just yeah, see, I'm not getting any response and the car feels lazy. This is not what it should be. Now, what's this other mode? Dynamic. Alright, this is what we had. But I can't tell what happens in individual. Let's try it out. Alright, we're in individual. And I could not find out where to like have the settings where to change this stuff up, you know what I mean? So I don't know where that is to figure out, like, in, like, for example, the Mercedes C300, it was very easy to you know, quickly calibrate your settings in and choose what you want. Maybe you want eco mode engine and however you want to set up. But you know, on this type of pavement, since it's clean and simple, it's very easy. But obviously when it gets there to like a certain type of bumpy road and there's a lot of gravel, that's where it all happens, like the harsh ride quality and other problems start to happen. A lot of road noise I'm noticing immediately, and it's not comfortable. Like the sound is annoying, and it feels like the window's open or something's wrong with the car, and that shouldn't be the case at all. We are on, I don't know, auto mode right now. Now we're at dynamic, and now the gauge cluster looks angry and stuff is going on. It says dynamic. So yeah, the ride is, that's the weak part about this car. It's not, you know, sure, a car could have some sort of ride quality, but at the same time it has to be comfortable enough for you to drive. But the suspension tuning is perfect for a track day, and the push is amazing considering this is a 4-cylinder with only 290 horsepower. My current car, the Lexus ES350, has 272 horsepower and has a naturally aspirated V6. So considering that, and then looking at this car's power and sheer performance, it's so weird. This is 2 cylinders less at only 20 horsepower more than my car, but this car with all-wheel drive with this quick dual clutch transmission is awesome. And the bad part about the ride quality is that because of that, you can hear the beautiful engine note, and the downshifts are awesome though. So the best part I found out about this car is the downshifts. Let's check them out. Listen to this. Ah, that's awesome. I love that sound. Oh, beautiful. The paddle shifters are pretty fantastic, actually. It's fourth. So yeah, you can have fun with paddle shifters a lot. Done? That was funny. You gotta be careful. This is like a mini Nürburgring now. You know, cars, like animals can get in front of there. And then let's listen for the downshift. Ah, that's great. I love that sound. And you don't really have to turn the steering a lot. It's a 14.6:1 steering ratio, so it's nice and crisp. That's quicker than an M2 steering, but granted that car has a lot of much more features that people prefer, like the fact that it has an inline 6 and this car has a 4-cylinder. But listen to that, I mean, it's especially when you get to the higher rev range, it sounds very good. But then you can chill, and now I have it in 5th gear. And the steering, if you let it go, it's just dead straight and so hard to move around. So you get a little bit of confidence in there. But the problem is, this is the same problem I had with the Jaguar XJL, is the fact that the ride quality is not good at all. I don't like that. And you know, really, this type of car should have something more confidence inspiring. I haven't driven an M2, but knowing BMW and the way they program the cars and what everybody has said about that car so far has been that it's very good and on point, and it's one of the best M cars. Overall, the time with the Audi TTS has certainly been fantastic, except for that weak link, which is the suspension tuning. It's way too harsh for the road, considering this is a road car. It's supposed to have a confidence-inspiring ride quality, so it makes it a little bit more track focused, which is fine when you're on the track, but not when you're on the road. You feel everything super harsh, and the car gets a little bit of wiggly in the corners, and especially when you're over those bumps. Overall, I think this car is fantastic, considering this is an economic turbocharged 4-cylinder with under 300 horsepower, super lightweight car, 3,300 pounds, all-wheel drive, so you're safe during the winter. Comfort, auto, individual, and dynamic are the modes, and you have manual with a 6-speed dual clutch transmission, which is absolutely awesome. So overall, and it also has a great exhaust one, let's not forget about that. Anyways, in conclusion, I think this car drives great, except for that little ride quality issue, and it has no problem in being an awesome sports car, especially for the price. This one at Lombard Toyota is only for $37,000, considering it only has 40,000 miles on it, and it's a 2016. So this is honestly a great value. Come check this out. It has brand new Michelin Pilot Super Sports, or at least they look pretty new and pretty clean. And it has awesome brake discs also, so go ahead and check this out. We hope you guys enjoyed this video of Auto Group. Make sure to like and subscribe for weekly videos, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Also, special thanks to Lombard Toyota and our sales associate Ali Qureshi for providing the vehicle. Anyways, peace out everybody. That's kind of what you expect in a sports car. It's not always super visible, and there's a lot of wind outside, so we gotta probably get inside before you can't hear me at all through the GoPro.
Chalo. हाँ अब गियर पे डालो। अब ले जाओ। हाँ, लेकिन फिर रोक लेना, फिर आगे जाके हाथ से आगे जाके रोकना, कोई और गाड़ी ना आ रही हो। रेडी गो।
This car sounds awesome for being a 4-cylinder. That's absolutely cool for this car, especially at the price point. अच्छा, अब हम